The U.S. told the BBC how it sees Somaliland being recognized. Since the news of Somaliland's recognition of Israel broke, there's been widespread speculation about how the United States views the matter. The BBC has made special contact with the U.S. State Department, asking about the U.S. position on Somaliland and the wider issues. The U.S. has specifically stated that it will no longer provide the BBC with updated information on Somaliland's recognition. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the U.S. State Department reiterated that Washington's policy has not changed and remains committed to supporting Somalia's independence. The United States also confirmed that there is a good working relationship between Somaliland and other substates with which it cooperates, especially those with shared counterterrorism, security, and economic interests. In late December 2025, when Israel suddenly announced its recognition of Somaliland, it sparked widespread concern in the region. Somalia requested an emergency meeting of the Security Council on the issue at the time. The United States accused the Council of being double-faced. Earlier this year, many countries, including members of the Council, took a unilateral decision to recognize a Palestinian state. However, no urgent meeting of the Council was convened to discuss the matter. Ambassador Tammy Bruce, the U.S. Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, told the Council. The United States at the time gave only one response to Israel's recognition of Somaliland. Israel has the right to determine its diplomatic relations and with whom it conducts them, like any sovereign state, the U.S. State Department told the BBC. The United States has long been Israel's most powerful ally and friend, since May 1948, when it became the first country to recognize the new state of Israel. In recent years, Israel has become the world's largest recipient of foreign military aid from the United States. Strong U.S. diplomatic support, particularly within the United Nations, has also been a key part of the two countries' alliance, while successive U.S. presidents have sought to mediate between Israel and its Arab neighbors. The United States has been making frequent visits to Somaliland in recent times, with officials including the commander of the U.S. Africa Command, AFRICOM, General David Anderson, visiting several times last year. These trips culminated in his visit to the city of Berbera in November 2025, at a time when news was spreading that the United States was interested in the city of Berbera. We have not yet received a response from the BBC, which asked about this. Meanwhile, a little publicized trip by the Somaliland defense minister to the United States, as confirmed by the BBC. Officials from the Republican Party who have significant power and influence in the U.S. ruling party, such as Tom Cruise, are also pushing the same issue, having repeatedly stated their support for the U.S. recognizing Somaliland. Also among these officials is Congressman Scott Perry, who in late 2024 submitted a bill proposing that the United States officially recognize Somaliland. Most U.S. officials who favor a special relationship with Somaliland argue that Somaliland's geographical location is critical to U.S. interests in the Red Sea and Gulf of Aden. Somaliland lies at the mouth of the Bab el-Mandeb Strait, a narrow strait through which nearly a third of the world's commercial shipping passes. The growing interest follows the release in April 2023 of the Republican manifesto called Project 2025, a plan for Trump's second presidency, prepared by the right-wing Heritage Foundation and more than 100 other organizations with fundamentalist views. The plan mentions only 2 African territories in its section on sub-Saharan Africa, Somaliland and Djibouti, and proposes recognizing Somaliland's statehood as a hedge against the erosion of the United States' strategic position in Djibouti.